As you may or may not be aware, physical media is under fire. Physical media is dropping in the US because of streaming. And the fact is, I love physical media. And the reason that I love physical media is because they bring special features that the digital releases just typically don't have. So, in a lot of ways, physical media is the only way that you can see some of this making of content. And since I'm a movie dork, I like seeing that stuff. Now, recently I did a video on my Criterion Collection releases that I own, and I thought, yeah, I'd go with another label that over the years, really just the past few years, I've collected quite a lot. So let's talk about Arrow Films. Now, the first release that I got is actually not even a US release. It is a UK release. It's a Region 2 Blu-ray, so I wasn't able to watch it, and that's the thing. But using methods and software, I was able to watch the content on this Blu-ray. I'll let you fill in the blanks there. But just look at all the content that's on this. I mean, this is, you want to know why I didn't buy the 4K release? It's because this had the special features that I was really interested in. This is not a movie I grew up with. This is not a movie that, as a kid, I watched over and over. For whatever reason, it passed me by. I'm not sure if it's because my parents didn't like it, and so they didn't want to watch it, or what. I'm not sure. But I didn't have any nostalgia for it. But what I did have nostalgia for, and I guess of a hunger of knowledge for, is how they did some of those effects from back then. And this definitely scratched the itch. Now, I'm not going to do this on all of the releases here, but what's kind of cool is that they do give you, in these Amrays, they do have reversible cover art. So if you want the original art, hey, go for it. Now, this next one is a movie that I love very much, and I've actually talked about quite a bit on this channel already. But yeah, that's 12 Monkeys, a 4K release. I love, love, love this movie. Of course, Brad Pitt, Bruce Willis, right? I just love it. And I think that this was one of the first, I guess, official releases, because I bought this on like eBay or something. But yeah, one of the first official releases I got from Arrow, and yeah, I love it. What's great about these releases is that they come with a ton of special features and a lot of other things inside too. Of course, this one doesn't have a whole lot of extra stuff, but the following ones that I'm about to show you, yeah, they have quite a bit. You might know that I'm a big fan of Ridley Scott, and yeah, his brother actually made quite a few great movies as well, and True Romance is one of those. Of course, the True Romance in 4K, you get some lobby cards type things, like little postcards. You get the movie, of course, in 4K. You get a poster, and you get this amazing book. These books are really, really nice. Little essays on the making of the movie, you know, some behind the scenes art and stuff like that. I just love this stuff. And just look at all the stuff you get on here. I mean, you get multiple audio commentaries, one from director Tony Scott, one from Quentin Tarantino, who wrote it. One with the stars, one with, I mean, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff on these releases, and I love that stuff. It's great. Now, next up is a movie that I did grow up with, a movie that I probably shouldn't have seen so young in life, but hey, that's the way things go, right? That's RoboCop. And man, this one is packed as well. It's got the lobby cards, it's got a poster, it's got the book. This has got some amazing stuff, including 2 different cuts of the movie, the director's cut and the theatrical cut, with commentaries and all that stuff. I mean, this is a great release. I actually prefer the theatrical cut over the director's cut. That's just me. But look, it's an amazing movie, and one that I love to have in an Arrow special edition. And like I said, I am a Ridley Scott fan. That's legend. That's legend, of course. And with this, it's the same sort of concept. You know, you've got the book, you've got the poster, you've got all of the special features on the back. 2 different cuts of the movie, the theatrical and the director's cut, or the international cut. This one, it's kind of difficult to choose a cut that I like the best. But if you want to hear more thoughts on that, yeah, you can click the video up there where I did a full review on it as part of the Ridley Scott Review-a-thon. Now, here's another movie that, yeah, I kind of grew up with, probably too young to watch, but hey, American Werewolf in London, this is a great movie, and this has got a ton of stuff included, a lot of different commentaries and behind the scenes stuff. I love this stuff. I love it. I love those special features, and of course, it comes with the book, the poster, the little lobby cards, and all that sort of thing. It's a great release. Now, this next one is a collection of movies that I kind of bought on a whim. As part of watching True Romance, talks about Street Fighter, Return of the Street Fighter, and Sister Street Fighter. Well, I have the Street Fighter collection on a Shout set, but I went ahead and bought the Sister Street Fighter collection from Arrow, and I got to tell you, these movies are not fantastic. There's a couple of them that are pretty good, but there's actually some pretty big controversy when it comes to one of these movies, and I'll let you look that up. I don't really want to mention it because, yeah, YouTube algorithms and all that stuff. But anyway, this was fun. It was fine, but I don't know if I'm going to be watching these again anytime soon. Now, here's a movie that I purchased because it was a deal. It was a deal from Zavi in the US, but also I've always been intrigued by this movie, but I never liked it, which is a weird thing to say. But that's talking about the original David Lynch Dune. There is a ton of information, or a ton of special features on this. Of course, it's in 4K. There's a bonus Blu-ray, all that sort of thing. Part of the reason that I wanted to get it is because, like I said, it's like I've always wanted to like it, but I never did. And I wanted to give this movie the best shot that it could. And like I said, I got a deal on it. And this came with a really, really nice steelbook. I mean, I'm not a big fan of steelbooks in general because they get scratched and all that, but this one's really cool. Comes with the lobby cards and all that and the 3 discs on the inside. I mean, this is just a really, really cool set. And not only does it come with a poster, not only does it come with the I guess the book with essays and stuff like that, it comes with the design of Dune, which has a bunch of, concept art and storyboard looking stuff. I mean, this is a pretty cool set. Now, this movie was a complete blind buy, and this is because, look, this is a movie that it was on my watch list for many, many years, and for whatever reason, never got around to watching it, and always wanted to, but just never did. And then a viewer of mine, Phil, thank you, showed me a picture of his, and it got me thinking, man, I wanted to buy that when it came out, and I completely spaced it. So I found a deal online, and here we go. I got the Battle Royale set. Now, to be perfectly honest with you, I have no idea how much of this I'm actually going to be able to watch. I think that there are multiple cuts of movies. There's 2 different movies, but I think some of the alternate cuts are only region 2, I think. I don't know. I guess I'll get there when I get there. But I'm really interested in seeing this. I mean, it's got a soundtrack. It's got a really nice, I mean, like super nice hardback book, which is pretty cool. It's got the essays and things like you would expect, but in this really nice hardback book, it's pretty dang cool. Now, these next 2 are behemoths. Okay, they're just behemoths, and that is Shawscope Volume 1 and Volume 2. These are incredibly comprehensive sets. Really, really amazing stuff. You get this really, really nice book going into details on all the different movies that are included. Really, really, really beautiful work. And then, of course, the set itself has the movies and the discs, and it's a beautiful set. It really is. If you're a fan of martial arts movies, and I guarantee you've probably seen one of these or a couple of these, like that one wasn't a martial arts film. That was a weird one. I'm just going to say it. But there's some really fun movies in here, like ones that were completely surprising to me. And yeah, I'm really, really glad that I purchased this set. The Volume 1, I have watched all of them and enjoyed, I would say, 90% of them. Volume 2, I've already seen one of them before. Like, I think I own it on DVD. But the rest of them I haven't seen yet, and I'm really anxious to get into that set. I just wanted to see if I could show you just how much is on there. 10 discs, you've got music from on the last two CDs. But yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 movies on 8 discs. It's really, really cool. And then here's what's on the Volume 2. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 movies on 8 discs and 2 CDs with music from those movies. Look, I mean, these are some amazing sets. So yeah, I think Arrow Video has done an amazing job bringing these releases to us. There's some just amazing ones. here, and some that I haven't gotten a chance to get into yet, but I'm really anxious to do so. I'm kind of curious though, for those of you who have Arrow releases at home, let me know down in the comment section below which ones you have and which ones you think that I might need to check out, because you know, sometimes that Arrow hovers over the add to cart button way too easily. So it'd be kind of interesting to see what you guys have. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.